In this video, we are going to talk about which teams have completed a perfect regular season in the NFL. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Staying ideal all through the normal season is something that all sports groups go for the gold. Notwithstanding, not very many can really accomplish the accomplishment since it is so troublesome. An ideal season in any game is difficult to accomplish, yet in the NFL it is more enthusiastically than most. The power that is engaged with each game intends that to finish an ideal season. A group should have the right disposition for each circumstance. There are still groups that are undefeated this season that could accomplish the accomplishment. And you can get the best experiences on these NFL picks here. Notwithstanding, while it might imply that a side winds up in the record books for finishing an ideal season, it doesn't be guaranteed to imply that Super Bowl magnificence looks for them. Here are the groups that have accomplished an ideal standard season in the NFL period, and how they have acted in the postseason. Aside from the 1972 Dolphins, 3 NFL groups have finished undefeated and unfastened ordinary seasons: the 1934 Chicago Bears, the 1942 Chicago Bears, and the 2007 New England Patriots. In 1934, the Bears played a 13-0-0 normal season and turned into the main NFL group to finish an undefeated ordinary season without tied games. However, lost the 1934 NFL championship game against the New York Giants, notwithstanding losing a few players and lead trainer George Halas to military help in World War II. The 1942 Bears completed 11-0-0 yet again lost the NFL championship game, this time against the Washington Redskins. The 2007 Patriots turned into the sole group under the 16-game timetable utilized from 1978 to 2020 to complete the normal season undefeated. The Patriots then won their divisional and gathering season finisher games. However, were annoyed about the New York Giants in Super Bowl 42 in sensational style, providing them with a last record of 18-1. The Chicago Bears, contract individuals from the National Football League, were among the first class of the association in the early years. Truth be told, the Bears experienced only 2 losing seasons in its initial 27 years. En route, they guaranteed 7 association titles during that range, 1920 to 1946. There are 2 seasons during that time, nonetheless, that merit consideration. In 1934, and again in 1942, the Bears posted undefeated and loosened normal season records. Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears are an expert American football crew situated in Chicago. The Bears contend in the National Football League, NFL, as a part club of the association's National Football Conference, NFC, North Division. The Bears have come out on top for 9 NFL championships, including 1 Super Bowl, and hold the NFL record for the most enshrines in the Pro Football Hall of Fame and the most resigned pullover numbers. The Bears have additionally recorded a bigger number of triumphs than some other NFL establishment. In 1934, the Bears were weighty top picks to bring home their 3rd consecutive association championship. The group opened the season at Green Bay, where they made simple work of the Packers with a 24-10 win. More disproportionate scores followed, including 3 shutouts. The greatest panic of the time came against the Giants in New York on November 18. The Bears slipped past New York with a thin 10-9 dominate, with only 3 matches staying in the season. Chicago impacted the world forever when they outmaneuvered the Detroit Lions, 10-7, in the season finale. Chicago completed the season with a 13-0 record as they outscored their rivals by an incredible 286-86. The Bears hoped to cover the season with one more triumph over the Giants in the title game. Be that as it may, the fantasies of the NFL's first awesome season departed for good when New York overwhelmed the Bears 30-13 in the title game. 8 seasons later, a similar situation introduced itself to the Beasts of the Midway. The 1942 Bears were falling off of consecutive title seasons that incorporated the well-known 73-0 drubbing of the Washington Redskins in the 1940 NFL championship game, and a 37-9 mauling of the Giants in the 41 title game. full control of the group was gone over to Halas and Stern Amman in 1921. Official group and association records refer to Halas as the organizer, as he assumed control over the group in 1920 when it turned into a sanctioned individual from the NFL. The group moved to Chicago in 1921, where the club was renamed the Chicago Staleys. Under an arrangement came to buy Halas and Stern Amman with Staley. Halas bought the privileges to the club from Staley for $100. In 1922, Halas changed the group name from the Staleys to the Bears. The group moved into Wrigley Field, which was home to the Chicago Cubs baseball establishment. Similarly as with a few early NFL establishments, the Bears got their moniker from their city's ball club. Some straightforwardly, some by implication, like the Bears. Not at all like the initial time, the Bears walked to an ideal 11-0 season with practically no knocks en route. The tightest edge of triumph for Chicago all season was 2 scores. The Bears outscored its rivals, 376-84. Yet, once more, the expectations of the association's most memorable undefeated, unfastened season finished when the Redskins cut the Bears 14-6 in the 1942 title game. New England Patriots 2007. They broke records. They outscored rivals by 40. They showed fans that control can happen in pro athletics. They were triumphant under tension and on public TV. However, they additionally demonstrated that flawlessness is unimaginable. The NFL has never seen a group like the 2007 New England Patriots. And for that reason they are my unsurpassed most loved group. We as a whole know the story. The 2007 Patriots were unbeaten entering the Super Bowl, and afterward were crushed by the New York Giants and ousted of their undefeated record in the game that makes the biggest difference. It is what these Patriots achieved in the normal season that makes them my number one group. They had the ideal list. Tom Brady was a MVP quarterback with 3 Super Bowl rings. Randy Moss was procured in an offseason exchange and required 2007 as a return quickly season to demonstrate he was as yet one of the tip-top beneficiaries in the association. Wes Welker was a speedy, underestimated beneficiary who got a bigger number of passes than anybody in the association that year. The safeguard was comprised of veterans Junior So, Mike Vrabel, and Teddy Bruschi, troublemakers like Rodney Harrison, Adalius Thomas, and Richard Seymour, and seemingly the best cornerback in the association, Asante Samuel. There were no openings in this group and it showed. They crushed Washington, a group that exceptional to the end of the season games that year, by a score of 52-7. They smoked division rival Buffalo Bills 56-10. They demonstrated to the association that this was the best group in the NFL. The 2007 Patriots even conquered misfortune. In the wake of being found recording play brings in Week 1 against the Jets, observers, players, and the vast majority of the association named Coach Belichick and the Patriots as miscreants. However, the Patriots immediately caused everybody to disregard Spygate when they appeared on Sunday Night Football 7 days after the fact and squashed the San Diego Chargers 38-14, never harping on allegations. Subsequent to watching the 2007 Patriots, scoring never looked more straightforward. The 2007 Patriots scored a bigger number of scores than any group in NFL history. And Tom Brady and Randy Moss destroyed NFL protections as every individual from the couple broke NFL records. In the absolute last round of the customary season, Brady tossed 2 score passes. His subsequent score was his 50th, breaking Peyton Manning's 2004 record of 49. The pass was likewise Randy Moss' 23rd score catch of the time, breaking Jerry Rice's record of 22 in a season. The 2007 Patriots arrived at the Super Bowl as the main 18-0 group in NFL history, yet missed the mark regarding an undefeated season when they were annoyed about the New York Giants on a last-moment score, stunning the world. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.